Drums. Mwah. Abraham. He freed the slaves and he's killing this beat. Shit. Ciao bella, everyone. Ciao bella. My name is Morph. Greetings. I'm settling in my LA apartment. Here we are. That's pretty much the whole place. And what better way to christen these hallowed grounds that will be my living area for the next 12 months than to listen to White Pony by Deftones, at your insistence. So that's what we're doing today. We're listening to White Pony. Dan, God, I miss your face. I want to hear your voice, baby. Here we go.
Hey, Morph.
Hi.
I did a thing.
You did a thing.
It's official.
You can't wear that in public.
We should start a new religion. Call them the Chino Knights. We'll call ourselves the Chino Knights. Absolutely. I love it.
Mildly offensive.
We're getting so much love for all these Deftones videos that we're doing. And it's just time to go down the line at this point, right? And listen to White Pony by Deftones. So, give it a listen. Looking forward to seeing you actually enjoy this band. So, I miss you, bud. See ya.
Oh, we did it at the same fucking time, Dan. Also, I couldn't get over your like Jay Shetty eyes. It was pretty immaculate. All right, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Dan gave a beautiful intro. First one we got is Digital Bath. I've heard this one before, and it was one of the ones that stuck out initially. I think this was in the first Deftones video I did. I just remember a very interesting vocal melody, and I'll get more into it later. I'll bring up the story there. Here we go. I remember liking that drum part a lot. Oh, fuck you, Walgreens. Yeah. There is a lot more production-wise going already in the background. Much more ambient production. I actually really like it this time. Is that a peep? I feel like more. Love that. Very Jeff Buckley to me. I hear little Radiohead shimmers in the background. You want to hear something super weird and stupid? The end of Letdown by Radiohead. There's this phase shifting effect that occurs that it goes like boop, it kind of arpeggiates a chord that he's playing on the guitar. You know, I had a Boss pedal that did a similar thing. It was a green pedal, it was the phase shifter pedal, and you know, you could play a D major and it would arpeggiate the D major for you. And for some reason, you know, Tom York is singing about insects being smashed and juices flowing. What is wrong with this guy? Like, I just simply would not write lyrics such as that. Smash, juices flowing, wings twitch, legs are going. I'm sorry, bro. You got a thing for insects? You watch Bug's Life? Maybe ants? I don't know. But the thing is, I for some reason, I associated the green of this Boss pedal with the insect smashing metaphoric imagery with the tone of the phase shifting. So whenever I hear this phase shifting effect that just happened in the song, I think of insects being squashed and smushed. Thank you, Tom York. That's my weird story there. As far as the song goes, I really fucking like it. That tangent had nothing to do with anything, but as far as the song goes, it's really hitting for me this time. It's nice to have it more in context to the discography, because the first time I listened to the band, it was like just kind of a selection of Dan's favorites, and you know, peace and love to Dan, but you know, everyone was roasting your ass for not having a good selection. That's kind of why we did the follow-up video. But within the context of their discography, hearing those more subtle production elements in the background, it makes it feel to me more elevated, more nuanced, and more intentional. Alright, I just wanted to read a couple of your comments here. Off topic. Well, I'm good at that. Off topic. Off topic. You kind of look like Coconut Head from Ned's. Anyway, I sub. Thank you. Thank you. Love the content and your honest opinions. Can't wait for more. That is very... I have many mixed emotions about that comment. I'll be honest with you, but thank you. Thank you for the sub. With that, at home, please, if you're enjoying so far, just hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow this channel. I've been on YouTube since I was 13. This is my newest adventure, and it's the first time I've been just grateful for audience interaction. So even if you call me Coconut Head, that's fine. fine. Just please hit that sub button, huh? Respectfully, I find it insane how anyone could dislike Deftones. You find it insane, bro? I said, respectfully, I respect that you find me insane. I mean, this guy, you know. Someone else says, it's not insane. It's just objective listening. They're terrible. That guy made me laugh a lot. He clearly got what he wanted. He provoked the OP here. That's actually a horrendous take. They're flawless and the best band. You haven't listened to them, or you just have garbage taste. Guy says, calm down. Guy says, nuh-uh. This is what we go on YouTube for. Here's what somebody says. I really respect you for speaking your mind without caring about what others might think. Mwah. Tip of the hat to you. I found it really hard to get into Deftones at first. Me too. But they grew on me. Me too. And now they're one of my favorite bands. I believe their later albums have something refined and majestic that the earlier records are missing. They're still great. Just pull off the aggression better than the ambience, in my opinion. That is my opinion. They pull off the aggression better than the ambient. And if Digital Bath is kind of an introduction to that sound, that more shifted balance of aggression to ambience, then I might find myself resonating more. But next song, Passenger by Deftones. Boom. Right off the bat, even with just this soundscape, I really appreciate production that is still in some way arranged instrumentation. It's not just like presets they found on Logic. It's not just samples they found. It is, if anything, it's just showing that the guitarist got more creative, because I'm pretty sure that's all just guitar tones, manipulated guitar tones. I just love that because it still gives identity to the sounds you're listening to. It's not just sounds you're hearing. Well, that's a player. That is someone in the band creating that. I really appreciate that. Pretty sure it's all guitar. I hear Chino in there. Oh! He's feeling like Michael Jackson back there. He always does that interval. Always. Oh. Okay, so he's got things he relies on. Bob Dylan calls that tricks. Well, rather, his quote is playing music without tricks. That's a little trick, you know what I'm saying? Not a bad thing, not a bad thing, but just something you can recognize that the writer goes to, as far as their toolbox for melodies. And you know, it's so funny, I was writing a song the other day, or I was trying to. Let me grab my guitar. Okay, I was messing with this thing. That note. I kept going to that because I was trying to write a vocal melody. I was like, ah, shit. That's very Deftones. When I was like, why did I reach for that note? And I was like, oh, it's Deftones. Fuck, they're leeching into my vocabulary. I'll be honest with you guys, I've heard that song before, so I'm gonna skip it, but I'm a fan. Next song we got is Change in the House of Flies. If it's not more and more clear, they already won me over. All of my kind of like negative comments are gone. And you know, it's kind of cool because you see my progression throughout these videos of me like, you know, changing my mind. At first I just wasn't impressed. I don't know if I would necessarily call myself impressed now, but I definitely see what the deal is. I see the artistry. I see the creativity. And you know, a lot of things, maybe like the Beatles, you look back, people hearing the Beatles for the first time, they're like, I don't really get it. You know, nowadays. Very easy to be unimpressed because you don't understand, within the context of that time, just how radical that type of musical decision making was. I have a feeling for the time, I'm still getting a grasp. I have more albums to dig into, but for Deftones, I think for the time, what they were going for, more melodic, hardcore, ambient metal, prog. It's pretty unique in a class of its own. Again, I don't know if it necessarily grabs me, and it makes me curious to dig into other stuff. But with that being said, let me jump into Change in the House of Flies. Hire a maid if you're such a successful band. Okay. See, you did it. See. Not complaining. Stop writing that hate comment. I'm not complaining. Drums are perfectly understated, perfectly written, not flashy, servicing the song beautifully. Chino just soaring with that vocal melody. He's in his lane, but it's still great. I mean, his lane's great to be in. Timothy Chalamet? Willy Wonka? I remember Lana Del Rey being in this. I remember that. I remember that too. Alright, out of all the Deftones music I've heard so far, that's up there for me. The music video reinforces it, but it's just like a perfectly heavy, there's a lot of gravitas, you know, if I can use that stupid big word. But it also manages to feel light and dreamy, and those melodies are butter, as they say down at the skate park. Alright, now we got Knife Prty by Deftones. Here we go. See, but you know what I mean? A little predictable. Okay, I'm just saying. Fight me if you want, but I'm just saying. You know, so even though the song is sounding fantastic to me, and on its own it would be great, it's really just kind of blending into the catalog right now. It's doing all the tropes that I kind of expect from them, and I don't really like that. The drums are fantastic right now, though. Gotta say, chef's kiss, mwah, butter. I can also tell there's more thought from the production standpoint of layering vocals and having vocals pop in and out, almost like Queen. Oh, vocal melodies. Anemic Gang, rise up. Drums. Mwah. Abraham, he freed the slaves and he's killing this beat. I didn't know it was time to pray right now, motherfucker. Okay, he won me over. 100%. Awesome. Mariah Carey in studio! I hope that's a vocal and not a guitar. Wow. I love the mix of it too. That vocal. It's like right in like 1 to 4,000 K somewhere. It's like perfectly in the mix. Wow, I dug that a lot, actually. I started out not liking it, and I thought it was pretty boring, honestly, but then it totally shifted gears when Chino unleashed with the vocal. I mean, they're pretty fucking great stuff. That's a really great performance, honestly. It's raw, it's unfiltered, it was, yeah, that's good shit. I'll be honest, that's good shit. That's that good. Wow, I'm kind of speechless on that. Okay. To quote one of the greatest minds of our time. Okay! Alright, guys, you know what? I'm leaving it on that, because I have more listening to do in my spare time, but I'm honestly late for a date, and I wanted to fit in this YouTube video anyway. High five. Okay, maybe you can't do that at home. But listen, guys, I'm feeling transformed. It's great to change your mind on music. It's great to develop a more mature perspective when you hear more of a band. It's great to be a fan. I want to like things. Who the fuck doesn't want to like things? You gotta be a real sicko if you're just like trying to hate shit. But like, you like what you like. You can't help it. So you always want to find an angle with which you can come to appreciate something. And I feel like I'm starting to dig in more there. Man, Knife Prty was really good. That was like freakishly good. That was like, I just love insane vocal performances, and that was really up there for me. That was really good. As always, I'm Morph. You know, if you enjoyed what you're watching, please subscribe. If you want to hear what we do, listen to our band MorphLand. Do songs pretty much monthly. And with that, I'm out. Peace.